Well, good evening, everybody. On this Saturday night, we have nothing showing up on the Storm Team Fury. There are a lot of clouds out there, and at this point, there is no precipitation that's showing up anywhere within the News 10 viewing area. I will show you some precipitation in the western part of Illinois here in just a little bit. Now, let's take a look here and see what we have. Current wind speed is going on with about 6 miles per hour, so that is still a breeze that is continuing tonight, and the temperature right now at 49 degrees. It puts a real chill to the air. I'm not going to talk about wind chill at this point, but we continue to have a breeze, and as we go into tomorrow, it will become even more breezy. And so we're going to have not only a daytime high tomorrow of about 60, it's also going to be breezy. And so there'll be a chill to the air tomorrow, too. So I would say sweaters and jackets are still in order. Robinson, a 6 mile per hour breeze, Olney 6, and Flora 3. In other places, there's hardly a breeze, but as I say, we get into tomorrow, and I do believe the wind will pick up. Now, here is that rain I was talking about in the western part of Illinois. You can see we have just a few little sprinkles here in the central part of Illinois as well. I really don't think this rain or these sprinkles will make it as far as our viewing area. If anything happens, it'll be just a few sprinkles. I'm not expecting any real rain to fall. And look at this, we've got snow up here along the Canadian border and snow up around the northern part of Maine. Snow. You know, this is just not, this year has been nuts. And we have an area of low pressure down here in the southeast, and we've got just a little trough of low pressure right here. And that's the reason there's some rain, and that's why that's entering into the western part of Illinois. A trough, if you could look at the atmosphere, is just a little, kind of a little dip. It's what it is, like a trough. And so this is also just a little area of lower pressure, stirring up the atmosphere a bit as some higher pressure starts to move in. Our barometer is rising a little bit now. It may take a little bit of a dip during the day tomorrow, but I think other than that, we'll have higher pressure settling in. And as this high moves in, it'll still be cool as we get into the day on Monday. And then we'll get on the backside of this high on Tuesday, and we'll start to warm up just a little bit, and that'll bring in a little bit of moisture and then maybe a chance for some rain. A lot of clouds tonight, a chilly breeze, an overnight low of 40, and then for tomorrow, a high of 60, partly cloudy, breezy and cool northeast breeze to 15, and a high of 60, 37 tomorrow night, partly cloudy and a cold breeze, and then Monday 60, Tuesday 66. That's when we start to pick up that southerly breeze, and then Wednesday 73. You know, Ron Drell, you and I were talking here a little bit ago about, even though it's chilly and we're looking at 40 degrees and a low tomorrow night of 37 degrees, it's hard to wrap our brains around the idea that we have to go out and mow the grass. You know, it's like...
Yeah, it's really something, you know, and I was just looking at the lawn the other day, and we're in that phase now where consistently every week you need to be right out there on it, but yeah, it's cool enough to where you just don't think that that's right.
You don't think about it, but the grass keeps growing, and in my case, the dandelions.
Well, we have to stay on top of it, and I'm sure, you know, it'll work out. And you know, it could be worse. You know, it could be snowing still.
Don't say that, please. I don't want to have to even talk about that.
Well, we won't mention it then.
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much, Kevin.